Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 27th through June 2nd. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, not just on my videos and my video comments, but online in general. I've been seeing some saltiness. I don't know what's going on right now with the planetary energies. I don't know if some people are still feeling that Scorpio full moon we just had. But some people are rather salty right now, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and use an oracle deck this week just to bring in some positive vibes, bring in some gentle energy, bring in some reassurance. And then at the end, I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card for you guys for a spiritual message or angel message for Gemini for this week. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you guys. Here's your Monday, Tuesday, Gemini, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, my darlings. Let's see what's going on. We have woman holding a coin for your Monday, Tuesday. I can't remember which sign it was that had this card in the beginning of the week. One of the other signs had the same exact card, okay, in the same exact spot. I think it may have been Taurus. So some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or having some kind of business transaction with a Taurus, or a Taurus might be a big part of something that you're doing right now in terms of your finances. Not necessarily, okay, not necessarily. I'm simply saying that because they had the same card on the same days. You might have Taurus in your moon or in your rising, or there might not be anything with Taurus. You guys just might have this shared energy in common this week. Now, some of you might have a female, like I said, who's stepping in, a female regardless of their zodiac sign, who might be helping you invest in something or giving you a loan or paying you back, or maybe a female supervisor or a boss or somebody at work who is really pulling for you right now. They see how hard you've been working, and they're wanting to help you out by getting you a raise or getting you promoted or whatever it might be. You might have somebody in the higher ups who's really genuinely, sincerely pulling for you, like behind the scenes, trying to help you get ahead. Other ones of you, this is energy that you are coming into. We see a woman here, right? So this could also be very symbolic. It could be a symbolic card, meaning woman in terms of the feminine energies of creativity. So some of you may really be tapping into your creativity. You might be picking up an old hobby that you had forgotten, or you may be realizing you have a gift or a talent that you didn't really realize that you had, and it might be coming in a way for you in the beginning of the week where it's bringing you in money unexpectedly, or you're beginning to realize, hey, I can go somewhere with this could like be a little side hustle, and before you know it, it ends up becoming your actual living, or what you do for a living for some of you. I can tell you readings is very much how I kind of fell into that. I never ever planned on being a reader. I never said, oh, I'm gonna go out and be a tarot reader. I just kind of fell into it. A friend asked me to do a reading because I was very intuitive and I had never done a reading before. And I was like, okay, I guess. And then so she was really happy and she referred somebody to me, and that person was really happy and that person referred somebody to me. And before I knew it, I was doing readings. So I feel like it's going to be that kind of energy for a lot of you Geminis. You're just discovering that you have some skill or some talent that you're putting to use. It might even just be something that's fun for you, that you enjoy. And the next thing you know, it's kind of turning into a source of income for some of you. Okay, because that feminine energy is a creative energy, right? If I had a man holding a coin come up for you for your Monday, Tuesday, then I would say, oh, okay, you're going to really be getting into strategy and planning, because the masculine energy is more like the logistics and the mathematics and the planning. And I'm not trying to say that women aren't good at mathematics. I'm not saying that at all, guys. So relax and don't get upset. I'm just saying traditionally, feminine energy is associated with creativity and talents and artistic energy and things of that nature. Again, it doesn't mean that men can't be creative and artistic. I know a lot of really talented, creative, artistic men, but it's just that energy is categorized, as feminine. So let's go ahead and take a look at your Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, you have walking away. So some of you are really ready to walk away from some kind of a day job. Maybe you are finally getting something at the level where you've been wanting it to get so that you can walk away or focus on it. Where you're like, you know what, whatever, dude, I'm quitting this job. My side thing is really picking up. I can like Uber or DoorDash in between until things get busier or grow more or whatever it might be. Some of you might be preparing to really go into some level of self-employment or independent contractor type of work. Some of you are just really ready to take a break and to step away from people and things that have been pressuring you. I don't know why, Gemini, but this is not typically an energy I get from this card. I've done a lot of readings with this deck. I've had this card come up a lot, and this is the first time I'm feeling this vibe from this card. I feel for some of you, there's somebody who's been putting a lot of pressure on you in your life. For some of you, it could be a parent or a sibling or a significant other or somebody that you've been seeing. But I feel like this person keeps telling you what you should be doing. Like they're really, really opinionated about your life and they really have a lot to say. For some of you, this is somebody that maybe has been trying to pressure you into a commitment. And you're just like, you're not ready for it right now. You're not about it right now. Not because you want to be all out there and be some kind of player, but you have other things you're focusing on. Chances are you're really focusing on money and career right now because that was your first card. And so you just might be like, look, this isn't working for me. This just, you might be walking away from that person or that situation because it's really beginning to weigh you down negatively. And it's really beginning to interfere with what you need to do. So some of you might be walking away from someone who's just been very stifling or very smothering towards you in some way. I do feel that some of you, excuse me, are walking away from a group or organization. Okay, so maybe some of you have really been getting into like mystical studies or some kind of spiritual group or some kind of uh, spiritual teaching, or maybe for some of you it's like an actual traditional type of church or something. And I feel like you're walking away from this group or from these people because you're finding a connection within yourself somewhere else. Overall, though, this energy feels to me like you're trying to step away so that you can be who you are. Like the people around you maybe right now are not allowing you to do this, and you're not feeling it anymore, and you're really wanting to come into your independence. By the way, Gemini, I forgot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So maybe as you're coming into your birthday season or as you're in your birthday season, you're realizing what freedom means to you, what happiness means to you, what joy means to you. So I feel like this is just like you walking towards your happiness. Something right now is making you unhappy and you're realizing it. And you're like, you know what? Bye. Peace out. And you're walking towards your happiness because the vibe that I'm getting here is she's stepping into some kind of new world or some kind of new adventure or new place. And we see that wind blowing. And the wind, for me personally, has always been a symbol of change, of things shifting, of things flowing, of things moving, of big changes coming. So I feel like you're about to make some really big, massive changes in your life. Some of you are getting ready to give yourself like this massive makeover, like give your whole life a makeover in every way, shape, or form. And that's just the energy that I'm getting here with this card for you guys midweek. Now, keep in mind, this is a really big change. So it's not something where you're going to wake up Wednesday and it's going to start and by Thursday night it's done. It's beginning midweek, and it could go for the next 4 to 6 months for some of you. It could be a couple of weeks for some of you, or whatever it might be. But there's this transition that's happening that ultimately is bringing you authenticity and joy. Okay, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card, Gemini, is sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Now, I need to explain this card for you guys, and I don't want you to freak out in seeing it. For those of you who are really working hard right now in doing chakra work, and those of you who are connecting with the archangels. Anybody that has had a private reading with me, you know I connect with the archangels, you know, or if you've had private sessions with me, you know that I connect with the archangels, and that's where I pull a lot of the information from, and that's who I ask to guide me through the readings. And so some of you are trying to get more familiar with the archangels. I don't want this to intimidate you saying, oh my goodness, I want to work on this chakra, but I don't know which angel to call. Or I want to work with this angel, but I don't know which chakra to focus on. Because the angels are not assigned to chakras. The creator of this deck, based on her, flow, based on the way that she works, she associated certain archangels with certain chakras. Don't let that hold you back or intimidate you. You do not have to mix these two things. In fact, as you get more familiar with archangels or more familiar with chakras, you may call in different angels for these different chakras that works for you or makes sense for you. If you're really into the angel thing, you can just keep it really simple. Call in Archangel Michael as the protector to protect and shield you and your chakras. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. Call Archangel Raphael to come in and heal your chakras. And you can keep it very basic like that until you have a better understanding of the different angels and how they might correspond with different chakras. You can just keep it simple. But this card here, Gemini, for your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So you see right here, this little here, this is the 6th chakra, you guys. This is the third eye. Okay, a lot of you are connecting here with the third eye, and your third eye is going to be opening. Gemini, this has been a steady theme for you in and out of your weekly reading since about the summer. I want to say August. There was a lot of information coming in for Geminis where they were really connecting with their intuition and, their own kind of spiritual gifts and psychic abilities. So it's been a steady kind of gradual change or shift that many of you have been having since since about August. So now this week it's coming into the third eye really opening up. All right, so some of you are receiving the gift of dreams. Some of you are opening up and actually receiving clairvoyance, right? Like I'm more clairaudient and clairsentient, which means clairaudient means I hear. So you'll hear me say I heard, or I'm hearing, or they're telling me. And clairsentient is I get like a feeling or a sense. I get like a gut feeling. I get an emotion. I say it feels like, I feel like that's just I get a feeling. But some of you, and that's not to say, Gemini, you can't have clairsentience or clairaudience. Some of you have that gift naturally. But whatever is happening for you end of the week, it's more in the third eye. And the third eye can really be very heavy connected to clairvoyance. And clairvoyance is being able to see. Clairvoyance is a gift of psychic sight. That's people who are like, oh, I am seeing, or they're able to get glimpses of somebody, or they're able to get glimpses of a scene or a place. And so they get a lot of their guidance or a lot of their information through images, right? So that is something that you might find that's picking up for you. You might be receiving more messages in that way for some of you. Other ones of you are very new and it's just kind of just opening up. So you might be feeling things like migraines or like pressure in the forehead area, which sometimes happens when these gifts are opening up. But overall, if there's anything of it that's making you uncomfortable, obviously you can call on Archangel Michael for protection, but also Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is the protector of psychic children, children who have psychic gifts and abilities. And Archangel Metatron keeps things clear. He keeps energy moving. He keeps energy flowing, right? So there isn't any stagnation. There isn't any block. And Archangel Michael is known as an angel of transmutation, which means taking negativity and turning it into white light, like cleansing the energy. But Archangel Metatron also cleanses energy. Okay, so he's kind of like this spiritual air purifier, so to speak. So this archangel has been matched up here with this chakra, letting you know that you do have the angels coming in and wanting to keep that energy in your third eye flowing and moving and clear and pure and clean. Because as our psychic gifts are opening up, guys, you have to understand something. You're becoming this channel, right? And you are tuning into the spiritual realm, and there's really high vibes in the spiritual realm, and there's really low vibes in the spiritual realm, and there's some really great things, and there's some really creepy things. So as this gift of yours is opening up, it's crucial, it's vital, it's important that you're staying high vibe, right? It's like you're a satellite dish. You have to pick your frequency. What channel are you tuning into? And until you really get that down, call in your angels to help you. Call in Archangel Michael, call in Archangel Metatron, so that you're keeping that channel clean and pure, okay? Let's check out your angel message for the week, Gemini, and see what message is coming in for you, for my Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as I'm shuffling, I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys to also check out your Moon sign and Rising sign videos, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. They might just give you a little extra information, so it's a little bit more like a personal reading, even though it's still general. So check that out as well. All right, so here's your angel message. Ooh, Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. Okay, so Gemini, as you're kind of going through these transitions, this gives me a sense or a feeling. Remember how you had the walk away card and you were just really feeling like you were ready to go and like pursue your happiness and step away from anybody that's just been kind of killing your vibe? This card makes me feel like there could be toxic people or a toxic person who's making you feel bad about this. They're making you feel like, oh, good luck, you're going to regret it, or you're never going to find another person like me again, or, don't come crawling back to me when things don't work out for you. Like, it could be somebody that's kind of intimidating you about this decision that you're making, or making you feel like you're making a bad decision, or making you feel like you're nothing without them, that you need them in some way. And the angel of self-love is trying to remind you of how valuable you are and how precious you are and how you deserve to have this happiness, because this person is probably going to do this like crazy thing, or organization or people, where first they make you feel like you're making a mistake, and first they make you feel like you're not going to succeed, and then if that doesn't work and you're still walking away, then it's like, oh, like, I'm so lost without you, I care about you so much, nobody else is gonna, like, value you the way that I do, or the way that we do, or whatever it might be. And then you're like, oh my goodness, what if I never find this connection again, or what if nobody else ever loves me? Maybe I haven't been that happy, but maybe I'm overreacting, maybe this person really cares about me, maybe I should stay. And again, it's like playing with your head, where on one way you're being made to feel like you're selfish and you're making a foolish decision and you're going to regret it, or you're walking away from this wonderful love and nobody else is going to see your value and care about you. But you know what, my darling? You are a valuable person. You are a beautiful person. You are a child of God. You are a child of the universe. Unconditional love and acceptance are your God-given birthright. It is your right simply from the fact that you were born, okay? You need do nothing to earn that. It is already yours, okay? And others will see your value. Others will see your gifts. Others will see your abilities, okay? You don't need to stay in a situation where you are uncomfortable, or you are being made to feel bad, or you're on this mental and emotional roller coaster. It's okay for you to step away from it, okay? Don't let anybody make you feel like you're making a mistake in doing this, and begin practicing, guys. Practice, Gemini, every single day. Practice reminding yourself of the talents and the gifts that you have, the ways that you are beautiful inside and out, the ways that you are intelligent inside and out, the way that you are good decisions that you've made, or times when you felt like, oh, I shouldn't have trusted this person, and you ended up being right about them. You know, remind yourself of the things that you were correct. Remind yourself of the gifts that you have. Even if in the beginning you feel like it's a very short list, the more you begin to do this exercise and you stick to it, you're going to realize this list is getting longer and longer and longer because your eyes are being open to how wonderful you are. Your angels are trying to show you a lot of love. I'm going to leave you on one last affirmation. You can say, you know, dear God, universe, angels, you know, whoever you feel comfortable calling in, thank you for helping me see myself the way that heaven sees me. Thank you for helping me love myself the way that heaven loves me. Okay, or the way that God and the angels see me, or the way that God and the angels love me. Okay, so that's a very powerful affirmation, and you can go ahead and start using that. If you would like a private reading, obviously, guys, I'm more than happy. There's a link in Calendly that you can click on and book a reading. If you want to get yourself a little gift and support my channel, check out one of the items. Pick up something from my Teespring shop that I've designed. But overall, guys, I thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being here. Love videos for June are going to be up in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for those. And in the meantime, you can check out the Crosswatcher videos or the May Love videos that have already been posted. But June is coming, my dears. I'm wishing you a fabulous week.